shit, cause we on everything. Pull up on me, get your pussy ass decapitated. We ain't worried about nobody or retaliation. Snatch a nigga heart off, good fatality. All I do is hit this bitch, now he mad at me. I should've took that nigga bricks, you can't trap with me. I should've took that nigga like you can't be here. Why ain't nigga asking why, ho, cause we here. Man, we got all the bands, ain't no cheese here.
Once again, we want to welcome you to Real Talk with Two Live Crew. It's your boy Stephen P, aka Chill Mo.
And I'm Aisha, aka Ice.
My name is Paulisha, aka Quad. Like I always say, if you got hair at home, appreciate that shit because it's hot as fucking here.
And once again, we are so sad, but our co-host Tracy, she is now with us, but she'll be with us our next episode. But we're going to go ahead and get it started, you know what I'm saying? Kick it a little one-on-one time with you all. You know what I'm saying? Angel, what you got?
We're going to be talking about a lot of more things. As you saw in the first episode, we talked about so many different things that had to do with relationships, and deal with friends, and deal with just regular things that people go through, like I said before, that people don't feel comfortable with talking about. So we're going to continue that on, and if you have anything that you would like to discuss, or you have a question that you would like to comment on, then you put it in the comments, and we will surely talk about whatever it is that you like to talk about. But as we are here, the Real Talk with the Two Live Crew, yeah, we're going to talk about some other things today.
What you got?
Okay, I want to...
I'm serious.
I don't know.
You was feeling the beat. I was feeling. You was feeling. Okay.
I didn't know we was going to the episode.
Okay, we going straight through. Straight through.
Okay.
I got something on the brain.
Bam.
Okay.
I got everything on the brain. Let me tell you.
I know it.
So, when we are... Now, this is about to get real controversial, y'all. I understand.
I'm ready for it. I know it's something. Ready. She can put something in my glass, bitch.
I ain't do that. You got lemonade, I got straight.
Okay.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. So, listen. Now, when it comes to working, we all gotta work. I mean, whether you work for yourself, whether you work for another person, or, you know, whatever the case may be, you work from home, work in an office, whatever it is, especially during the COVID, because we have just got over, not really got over, because we're still facing things. We have to wear masks, we have to still distance ourselves, we have to still take the proper precautions for safety. When it comes to working, when you are in a workspace, people tend to feel comfortable with you because they see you every day. These people become your family. You know what I'm saying? These people become the people that you surround yourself around all the time. So then you have to ask yourself, but when is it too far? When do we go too far with our jokes at work? When do we go too far with how we talk to each other? When do we go too far? Like, and our managers have to be accountable as well, because it's a reason why they put in there that managers can't fraternize with the staff.
There's a reason for that.
It's a reason for that. So when does it become too far? Because I mean, if I go hang out with my manager,
I mean, it's only right to say that it goes too far when the other person feels uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a comfort thing. If a person is okay with it or is comfortable with it and is showing no problem with it or with the person, I don't think it's an issue. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about a person's comfort zone and you know how they feel about the situation.
but think about it this way. Imagine you at work and you see your manager say something to a person at work and you're like, damn, that was really inappropriate. But she's like, oh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why? Speak on it.
So,
Because you in a position, you in a power position, you have that power. You at work and that person, and somebody says something to that person and you like, damn, that's crazy. Like, that's very inappropriate. But that person's like, oh, whatever. Ha ha. La la la. So it makes it okay.
I understand that it is very natural in the man and the woman race sexuality for them to be attracted to the opposite sex or the same sex, whoever they prefer. So I understand that you might be attracted to your employees, like being a manager. But you as a manager have to understand about your well-being, about your family, about what you have going on right now. Is this person really worth me losing my job? Do I know this person? Do I know that they're going to tell? Do I know that are they really attracted to me? They may not really be attracted to me. So you have to put all of these things in perspective. I personally don't think that it's a crime or it's anything wrong with a manager being attracted to their employees because we're human. It's just what it is. I'm sorry. So by you putting that in play, you have to be smart about how you approach this person. This person might be able to help your secret. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got to be able to.
But what if the secret get out and the job is not approvable?
Like I said, you have to be able to know the person that you're dealing with. If that person wants to deal with you, they have to be able to know, okay, while I'm at work, this is what it is. So like I said, you have to be able to know the personnel that you're getting yourself involved with.
No, but what I'm saying is, what if your job finds out?
How would they find out?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, what if they find out? What would be your ultimatum? Would you go with the job and what they're saying and what they're telling you to do? Or would you go with that new love that you are now
Also,
experiencing?
by me being in a relationship with a person, if I'm the manager and they're the employee, who's making more money? Are you willing to leave the job or what? I'm just saying you gotta know your personnel. Because if I'm a manager, I definitely fucking make more money than the person that I always
Okay. Let's
just
take
saying.
the whole manager thing. Let's go away from manager. Okay, so say for so say you're a firefighter,
Okay.
right? And you are a captain. You are not supposed to fraternize with your lieutenant. That could cost you your job. And that's real livelihood right there. But this will go back to faith and love and no matter people.
So
and that just goes back. I'm just gonna go into general because that just goes back to people really trying to control because they set laws in the guidelines in the job for those type of things to stop you from doing that because it does cause issues. Yes, it does. Sometimes it gets messy. Some people don't know how to handle their emotions. Some people don't know how to work with the person that they're dealing with. So it becomes really messy. So they set, laws in line, rules, you know what I'm saying, so that people don't even have to go through that whole thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's
but
why.
at the end of the day, if I love you and I have to meet you where I work at, that shit matters.
So would you put that person over your position?
Yes. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna put love over everything. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because long-time companionship is something that you should cherish. When you find somebody
So hard to find.
that you can be with long-term and love them. And these are the reason why these vows have been put into place when it comes to marriage, because to death do us part is a real fucking thing. Because not until this person leaves this earth will I love another motherfucker. And that's just real shit.
Yeah.
And that's just real shit. So when these people put these rules and these things into play when it comes to your job, about you dating somebody at work, or about you loving somebody that you know what I'm saying? That's just another way to really separate us from what really life has in store for us. Do anybody really know the meaning of life?
Are you making a commitment to me? Are you marrying me? Or are we just dating?
Do we know the real meaning of life? Do we know the real way? I'm sorry. You know what? I just got real spiritual.
No, go ahead and finish. Like,
Because I'm some real shit. Like, do anybody really know the way God intended it to really be?
Yes.
intended it to be kings and queens. to
Kings
live
and
among
queens,
the
and we
earth.
all move
You know what I
as
mean?
such. When you are a king and a queen, you're not worried about what anybody else has going on or what anybody else's life is like. You guys have to move like kings and queens.
You have to have a royal
We are like
mentality.
queens.
A royal
Royal
mindset.
mentality.
When you have a royal mentality and a royal mindhood, you know what I'm saying? You think of yourself as a high priesthood, which I don't think that there's an issue with. That I think that that is what our mindset should be in, because when you think of yourself as that, and when you put yourself in that in those shoes, you know what I'm saying? You start to think differently. You start to do things differently. You start to move differently. You start to, you know what I'm saying, go about things differently. You know what I'm saying? It's all about who you're around, what you're around, and it's about what you allow. Like I said in the first episode, what you allow into your energy. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. Life is everything. Life is the most precious gift that you can get. You know what I'm saying? You only get it one time. You only get it
One time.
You only
Ain't no
get
not
one
live
time to make it
bullshit.
right. You know what I'm saying? You only get one time to make
One
it right.
time,
So why
reincarnated,
not
but
make
you're not
it the
you.
best that you can? You know what I'm saying? So
Reincarnated, but you're not you.
yeah.
It's a different life. It's a different whole thing. It's a different purpose. Why you here at that point? We are. I'm gonna be honest.
Are you
I
worried about this
really just. I swear to God, I just got spiritual. I'm just being honest. Because when you reincarnate, we all. I really feel like we all are. We all are. Because when you start going through things, you're like, damn, I feel like I did this before. You ever feel like that? Like I did this before.
Deja vu.
Deja vu, but it's like I did this before, and I've been here, and somehow I'm supposed to make a different decision. But if you're not in tune with yourself, you're not in tune with life, you're not in tune with things, you're going to ignore them.
Yeah.
It's not even going to be a thought to you. You're not even going to think about it. You're not even going to know that that even happened when it happened because you're not paying attention. And a lot of people out here are really not conscious about life.
Yeah.
It's about life, period. And I don't blame them at first. Because at first, you don't know. What we do not know, we cannot do. You know what I'm saying? But you can find out is why. What you can find out is why you gotta be held accountable. And that's what we gotta do. We gotta all be held accountable. I just switched the gears, but it is what it is. We gotta be held accountable.
Well, what you feel about it?
Can we hit that with you?
Okay.
I know that. Hey. Shout out to the bartender over there.
She keeps us so lifted.
She definitely
So
does.
lifted.
And we're gonna light it up a bit.
Beautiful
we're gonna light it up a
drinks.
bit because I did get spiritual. Sorry for Ice because Ice
No.
it's all about the litness.
Never apologize for
But
it.
what I'm saying is that we do have to be educated.
She asked me.
We have to be educated. We
About
gotta
what?
be educated about life and about at least.
Especially in these days, in 2020, with Donald Trump, old pumpkin faced ass, you definitely have to be on top of your game when it comes to politics, when it comes to religion. You have to have something to fall back on. You have to have something to have that, you know what I'm saying, relationship and that spiritual connection with, because there's so much craziness going out here in this world today that you need that balance in your life. You need that balance in your life in order to go about your daily routine, in order to, you know, give
That's
to
very
somebody
true.
else. You know what I'm saying? You can't give somebody else what you don't have.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you got to give for yourself so you
And
can
that's
be good
what
for
we
your
said
daily
we
life
always say.
and those around you.
Now Corona didn't took over at this point. Corona didn't took over
COVID-19.
for us.
Okay.
And it has us in a state of, damn, do I go out? Do I hang out?
Yep.
I want to party. But do I really want to party? At this point in time, do I really want to do that? I don't want to do that. You know what? I'm going to tell you, the thing about COVID, since we're talking about that, I'm going to tell you what, I don't understand why in the hell, all of a sudden, when COVID hit, we ain't got no lights on. How? How the fuck? How in the fuck?
Well, because everybody was buying all the sanitary stuff because they thought that,
Understandable. So we ain't producing no more?
well, people were buying it up real fast. Just like we couldn't find no fucking tissue for a good minute because people thought that it was the end of the world and people would buy tissue like,
Water went up.
yeah. Gas.
My water was 2 for $5. 2 cases of water for $5. Purified water. I ain't got to hit it real
No
quick.
spring water, purified.
Purified.
No
I'm drinking
spring.
pure shit.
No spring water.
That shit went from 2 to 5
Purified.
to 3.59. I don't know how the fuck. But then all of a
Because
sudden,
water's in a big demand.
gas went down though. I was appreciating that.
But now it's back up. So,
I don't give a fuck because I'm up.
okay, period. But that doesn't. But
I don't give a fuck because I'm up.
your pockets ain't gonna be up.
And you know
because
why
gas
I'm up?
prices
Because
is
I
up.
ain't going nowhere. Because COVID-19.
Why?
Because COVID-19 got us fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so we gonna switch the topic.
Right. What you gotta say?
The topic, I'm gonna talk about. So listen, you know how I do. You know, like, okay, I like this dude, I like this girl, but be having fun. So when should I post him or her? So when is a good time for you to post your significant other on social media?
So the question is, when is a good time to post your significant other on social media?
Like, how
Now, do
long
you
y'all
wanna
have to be
start off
together?
with
Is it
this,
a time
or can I
frame? Is it
start off
a
with
feeling? Is it like? I personally feel like me.
Don't post nobody during COVID-19. Don't
Definitely
post
don't
nobody.
during COVID.
Nobody during
I
COVID.
feel like this.
Unless they got a
I
mask
feel
on.
like this. If I'm talking to an individual, I don't post that person right away because you never know a person's intents. People are messy. People, are out for destruction. You never know what a person are coming at you with. So I don't post my people that I'm dating right away. But at the same time, you still want to post them to know everything that's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
So if I feel like it's my time to speak freely, listen. We gotta be in a relationship for 2 years.
Definitely not doing 2 years.
Okay, I'm
We
good.
definitely not gonna be in a relationship before I post you. I need to post you for a pre-trial. I'm not posting you. I'm posting you before we get in a relationship because any bitch that fucks with you, I need her to claim you before.
No,
I get
hell
in a
no.
relationship.
Hell no.
I'm not about to get in a relationship with this nigga and be all lovey-dovey and then post a picture with him and this bitch
So
like
what
I
is
was
the-
just with him last night. He just
So
ate my
what's the
pussy.
time limit that you gonna leave him on your timeline?
I'm not.
When I
posting
feel like I'm about to be with this nigga for real. When I feel like I'm about to
you
fuck
know
with this
what?
nigga for
You know
real,
what?
I'm about to post him. Because
I just had an
I'm giving it a time frame. When I post this nigga, the picture gonna get out.
I just had an epiphany. I ain't gonna call y'all niggas no more. I'm not posting any man, any king,
King.
any king,
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
unless that king has solidified his throne.
Some of these niggas got kings, so you can't give them that.
I am not posting any king unless that king has solidified his throne. If he don't solidify his throne, if he's not showing you that he is somebody that wants to be posted
Okay.
or wants to be let known about,
Now what do he
Don't
do
do
to
it.
show you that?
I'm gonna tell you this:
Okay.
his behavior, his communication is gonna let you know. The way he talks to you, the way he operates, you're gonna know all of that.
Now how do you separate somebody who's interested in you sexually from somebody who's interested in you emotionally?
Ooh, that's a good kind. That's a good. You know what? I'm gonna tell you that. Let me tell you this. How you're gonna know somebody's interested in you sexually versus emotionally is that they're gonna do certain things to let you know. They're going to, if they want you sexually, they're going to try to fuck you immediately. It's an immediate, I want to fuck you, and that's what I'm after. And the conversation that you guys have is going to let you know whether or not they want you for you or they want you for your pussy. Because trust me, it ain't matter what you look like. Niggas want. Y'all remember with the shot? What that ding means? It means shot.
Take a shot at the crib.
They gonna let you know immediately what it is that they want to do. They gonna tell you and they gonna talk to you and you gonna listen. Listen though, you gotta listen. If you don't listen, you ain't gonna know shit. And you wanna know why they tell you black motherfuckers don't know shit because they don't read. If you wanna know something, listen.
Okay.
Hold on. Nah, that's real shit. Listen, I'm a religious person, but I'm not super religious, but I'm religious. So, I watch this man, and he talks about it, and he's like 30-something years old, he's a pastor, and he talks about it. And I watched the sermon, and he said, we don't know shit because we don't read the manual, and that's real motherfucking shit. You gonna go and you gonna get a fan.
We don't know shit.
You don't know, because you don't read the manual, because you don't take the time to study. You don't take the time.
For clarification, you're talking about the Bible.
No, I'm talking about everything right. When you get a car, it comes with a manual. When you get a bed, it comes with a manual. When you get a fan, it comes with a manual. When you get a TV, it comes with a manual. When you get a VCR, it don't matter what you got. It comes with something that gives you instructions on how to use it. And what we do is we look at it, we say, oh, I don't need that because I know how to put this shit together. And this is that I'm saying this is what he told me. And I looked at it, I said, damn, that's true as fuck. So I watched somebody do that exact same shit. I have a baby, 6 months old. But the point is that when it comes to putting that walker together, that nigga ain't look at the manual. He just put the bitch together. So everything we could have used that walker for, we don't know because he just put it together because he thought he knew how it went together. And that's where it becomes an issue because we as a unity, as people, as black people, we do not take the time out to learn a person for real. We go off vibes and we go off energy and we go off, no. See what them motherfuckers talking about? Because everything he's saying don't mean it's gold. You don't make it gold because he said it. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, that's when you begin to say, well, damn, I looked at this relationship and she was like this about him and she didn't want to hear she even talking about him. I would give him the benefit of doubt, but he don't need no benefit of no doubt because he's doubtable. He's very doubtable.
But you know what I'm saying? How do you differ things like that? Because you know what I'm saying? When you're in a relationship and when you're in a deep relationship with somebody that you truly care about, you know, sometimes we get foggy minded. We get real foggy minded. We don't see the things that are bad for us, the things that we've already been through, that we are yet going through. And you know what I'm saying? It just takes us through a whole other dimension. How do we differ, you know what I'm saying, going down that road again with somebody that we've already attacked? Per se.
I just feel like this, and I'm not saying this because I've been in relationships that are, these super long lasting. The relationship that I is currently dealing with is something that is the longest for me. But dealing in that relationship, I realized that people are going to be who they are.
Yeah.
And either you're going to accept or you're going to not accept.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, if you bring it to the table and say, hey, this is me and I'm really not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? And they say, well, this is something that I can't change. That, at that point right there, that is option for you. But if they don't say that, you don't have an option. You know what I'm saying? If nobody tell me that, if you don't tell me that you're a killer, I don't know to get away from you.
What if it's something that they're working on?
But you're a killer.
Something that they cannot
It doesn't matter
I'm
if
not
you're
even saying-
listen. Let me
I'm
tell
not
y'all
even saying
something.
killer because that's a whole
It
other
doesn't
discussion.
matter if you're working
But this
on
is-
it.
but this is what
Your
I'm saying.
truth is what their truth is. What you did is what you
True.
did. And if you
True.
let somebody know that's what you did, at that point they have an option. And you can tell them I'm working on it. Whatever you want to tell them. But at that point they have an option to deal with you or to not deal with you.
Yeah.
And that's just it. It is what it is. It is what it is at that point. But don't not tell me so I don't have any options.
But do you feel bad or
Yeah, like-
do you feel a certain way for somebody that told you that has been holding it from you, but holding it for you for good reasons? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
I was looking for somebody. Go ahead, damn.
So,
Hey,
okay, so I want to involve you, Bob, because we got five minutes left. So
Well,
what do you
we-
think about the situation and how it links to everything that we
what situation?
Okay, the situation of if like a person, okay, here we go. Boom.
Okay, cool. When we have more
Oh,
when we have more conversations, it's basically like about at that point where this is that person and that person is telling you I'm not going to change.
oh yeah.
But you feel like that person needs to change. That gives you option to say whether I want to deal with this person long term. But if they don't give you a chance, if they don't tell you like, hey, I don't want to be, they don't let you know. Then how do you know? How do you deal with that?
Maybe that's something that they do. Okay, go ahead, Mom. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
So the question is, if you tell someone that you feel like they need to change and they feel like they don't need to change,
Like, it sounds like they're dealing with
That means they give you no, they give you
Something
an
deeper.
option though.
but you gotta
But
also.
what if somebody don't tell you that, but that's what's going on with them, and they don't tell you, that means they don't give you no
So when you tell somebody they need to change, what is it that you're telling them they need to change? Because it might be something that might be accustomed to you. It may not be something that's actually right for the relationship. It might be something that is good for them. Is
So
what
it's-
I'm saying.
so
So
listen, it's
what is
certain-
the change about? Am I changing to comfort you, something that is good for you
9 times out of
only?
10, that's a
Or is
comfort
it something
thing.
that's good for the relationship?
something that's good for the relationship. But
Okay.
it's like when you deal
But
with people,
is it something that you think is something good for the relationship?
When
or
you
is it
deal with
something
people-
that's
when you
good
deal
for
with
the
people-
relationship?
but when I'm saying is that when you deal with people and they're a certain way because of the way they was raised or whatever the case may be, I don't know. Not sure why that person is the way they are because at this point in my age, I'm 20 years old. So I've been raised, but then I started taking my own look on life. You know what I'm saying? So some people just got a different look on life. But at that point, when they tell you like, "Hey, I'm not willing to change. I'm not trying to
Oh,
change."
then we're done. We gotta leave.
Then that means that the relationship
Because
is
you're
over.
not-
You're not willing to
You're not
grow.
taking that initiative.
You're
to-
not willing to consider my
Right.
feelings.
Right.
You're not trying to be a nurturer. Well, it's not really a man's job to be a nurturer, but you're not trying to be considerate. You're not trying to be understanding. You're not trying to figure out what makes me safe.
Okay,
What
so
makes
now,
me
because
happy.
that gives you an option, right?
Yeah.
That gives you an option to say, okay, cool. You hear all that, you like, okay, this is what I think about that. I'm not fucking with that. But when they don't tell you, when they're not verbal about how they feel, when they're not verbal about it,
Actions speak louder
that's
than words.
when it becomes a problem and they don't give you
can
an
be
option.
verbal with me and show me something different. So that is a whole different situation as well. So I'm just going off the way you act. You could tell me that okay, I'm gonna change, but you still doing the same shit. So it's kind of like, you playing mind games with me, and everybody already know I don't like being confused. Please do not confuse me.
Right.
Well, this
So I'm just
conversation
saying.
has been one lit conversation. We're actually going to continue it in episode 3. Stay tuned because this is one that we need to get down to the nitty gritty about. I hope that something that we discussed or something that we talked about has helped you out in some type of way. We ask that you stay tuned to Real Talk with the 2 Live Crew. We're going to get these hashtags on. Hashtag Stephen B. Hashtag Tracy Kelly. Hashtag Aisha T. Daniels. Hashtag Felicia B. You know what I'm saying? So just stay with us. We have a lot of great things coming ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? And from Real Talk to Live Crew, have a
And
good
I
one.
also want to say that on a public link, we are always going to be here for our viewers, and we are always going to be here for people that support us.
This is going to keep going.
And we are always going to come to you with new ideas and new videos. Thank you.
Real hot.
Quit talking that shit when I drop that pig, I'm drop that dick. He put it in covers, this pussy like butter, he put it in damn near nutty.